Alright, so today I'm back with yet another chapter review, and today we will go over chapter 268, which is going to be something really special as we will see some insight from the Ubers squad as well as the Masters. However, the real deal with this chapter is that we are finally seeing one of the main characters awakening and starting to evolve in this game, making himself a worthy opponent for Isagi, so I can definitely guarantee that it's worth sticking around because it's insane. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking, and let's get right into the chapter. However, before that, please double check that you are subscribed to the channel, as there's 83% of people who watch my video who haven't subscribed yet. So if you could fix that by going down and subscribing to the channel, that would be awesome. And while you're already down there, you can always leave a like and a comment. And with that out of the way, let's finally get into it. Alright, so to start off chapter 268, the text at the top says, "Even the Ubers players can't help but be in awe of Kaiser's super goal." This is exactly what we see, as we start by seeing a crazy amount of comments about Kaiser's goal on social media. Everyone is praising Kaiser for his incredible performance, and someone even called Ness trash, which is a bit harsh. After that, we see the whole Ubers spectating the match closely. Sendo scratches his head and says that it was an amazing goal and that it was expected by the Emperor, but even then, Sendo is determined not to lose to Kaiser. However, this feels more like a one-sided rivalry, if I'm honest. Anyway, after that, Ryu says that even Kaiser's pose after scoring the goal was flashy, and that it was one of the favorites to win the Super Flashy Protagonist Award, basically just Ryu being Ryu. We then see Nico, who says that now that Kaiser has stopped obsessing over Isagi, Bastard Munchin's gotten much more versatile on the attack. Aiku adds in by saying that they are a hell of a lot stronger than when they faced each other, and says that even though Bastard Munchin is evolving, behind him we have Lorenzo, who's almost drowning himself in popcorn, as he says that Kaiser's goal just now was probably worth around $500 million. Lorenzo's popcorn is going all over the floor, so Sendo and Ryu try to get him to stop. While those three are arguing, Baru is sitting calmly and wonders to himself what Isagi's next move will be. After that, we leave Uber's squad and instead go back to the match and to the Masters. Loki asks Noah if this is the evolution that he wants Kaiser to achieve. Noah says that it was, but asks if it's really okay for Loki to be interested in his players while his own players are falling apart. Loki has a smirk on himself as he says that it's fine if they lose, as he doesn't care about the result. However, he tells Noah to rest assured, as his prized impish trickster will undergo another evolution soon enough, which I'm dying to see, as Charles hasn't been able to do that much recently. After that, we see Shido, who calls Kaiser's goal a fantastic explosion. He asks PXG what they are going to do after this incredible goal. However, Shido is getting on Karasu's nerves a bit, as he tells him to shut up and calm down, and tells him that first, they have to peel that musclehead gorilla off Shido. Once they do that, they should be able to create more chances. He turns to Zantetsu and asks if he's good to go, and Zantetsu, as dumb as he is, responds with full course, and it doesn't take long for Karasu to say that it's of course, and calls him a dimwit. On the other side, we have Tokimitsu, who is freaking out, saying that this is really bad, and that they are gonna lost at this rate over and over again. Nanase agrees and says that they need to switch things up before going to Rin and asking what the plan is. However, Rin is in a world of his own as he tells Nanase to shut up and that he is thinking. He thinks that Bastard's momentum just won't stop, and for Kaiser not to be outdone by Isagi's evolution, he evolved as well. As a result, those two brought a new style to Bastard Munchin. However, Rin knows one thing for certain, which is that their chemical reaction is still incomplete. He looks over at them and thinks that if he's going to destroy them, then it has to be right now. And with that, the game starts. Rin starts with the ball, but passes Nanase and tells him to follow him while calling him a bumpkin, who is an unsophisticated or socially awkward person from the countryside, and Nanase just agrees with it. With the ball at Nanase's feet, he is thinking about what to do. He thinks that the first thing he has to do is build up and make a link with Rin. However, something that Nanase didn't account for was that Isagi would be rushing towards him right as the match started. Nanase is caught off guard by this play and tries to defend the ball with his life, saying that he could have never predicted a frontal assault and calling it a demon press right from the start. However, it isn't only Isagi who is going on the attack, as out of nowhere Hiyori also comes by. He tells Nanase that he is too slow and that they will be taking it. With no other choice, Nanase can only pass the ball back to Rin. However, as he passes the ball and sees it going towards Rin, someone interferes. It's none other than the Emperor Kaiser, who comes in between the ball and takes it for himself. Nanase is left speechless as he can't figure out how the hell Kaiser got the read on that, and Rin isn't so pleased either as Kaiser starts to sprint up on their field. Rin starts to wonder if Isagi and Kaiser are actually working together. However, as he looks over to Isagi and Hiyori, he overhears them saying that Kaiser stole the ball and that they need to get it back. This clears things for Rin, as he knows that he was wrong and that the two of them aren't working together. Instead of saying that Isagi and Kaiser aren't even considering working together, compare them to a dragon and a tiger, as those two are battling each other for supremacy, and by clashing their top performances against each other, those two are dominating them to the point of being obliterated. Zantetsu says that there's no end to Bastard's attacks. Karasu screams at everyone to get back and to not worry about getting carded and just stop them, while Tokimitsu is just saying that it's bad over and over again, kind of starting to get on my nerves if I'm honest. After them, we have Rin, who is a bit behind. He thinks to himself that he came here to destroy Isagi, and that ever since he lost to him in the U20 match, he has devoted all his time and energy to getting ready for this match, so that he could finally defeat him. However, in this match, Rin realizes that he's nowhere near attaining that, saying that the state he was in during the U20 match, that level of concentration, and that level of bloodlust, if he can be able to get to the point where he can enter that berserker state at will, he knows for certain that he can destroy Isagi and even Sei. But still, at this rate, he's just going to lose to Isagi once again. He starts to wonder if it's because of Isagi's rate of growth is way faster than his, and says that right now he can't see a path to victory. While this is happening, we see that Zantetsu and Karasu were able to steal the ball from Kaiser. Zantetsu shot away the ball, which landed in the hands of Hiyori, who later passed it to Isagi. Rin sees this, and says that his feelings for revenge are getting crushed, and his obsession is somehow being obliterated by Isagi. The screen goes black and he says that everything is soon going to be destroyed. But then, something happens. Rin starts to transform, and a strange aura with darkness and eyes starts to go around him. Rin has finally entered the same state that he was in the U20 match, and has gotten close to Isagi, and says that this is it, saying that he needed the pressure that Isagi emanate to enter this state. And then Isagi looks at him, and says that he saw him coming from a mile away. And just like that, the duel which we've been most looking forward to is finally here. Isagi versus Rin is finally going to go down, and I've been waiting for this since all the way back in the U20 match. Anyway, the text at the bottom says, is it an evolved monster, or is it an enraged berserker hell-bent on massacring everything in his path? It's now kill or be killed. An unpredictable bloodbath is about to begin. The next chapter is going to be called It's Not Just You. If I just had to guess, then I guess that it means that Isagi isn't the only one who's evolved since the last time they faced each other, and Rin will finally show that he has also greatly evolved. What do you think the title could mean? Please tell me in the comments. Alright, so let's quickly go over this actually insane chapter. Let's start by going back to the Ubers. I love it when the author adds in some sections from the other teams so that we can get their insight on the game as well. We still need to get a glimpse into the FC Barca vs Mansion City match soon, because I'm almost more curious and excited about that game than I am about this one. I also like that Baru was wondering what Isagi's next move would be. That just shows their rivalry, but still respect for each other. Now let's talk about Charles, who I know is going to cook, soon as Loki said that his evolution is on its way. It has to be a link up with Rin, or of course if Loki enters, because I don't know how much more Shido will do in this game as he's almost trapped right now. And lastly, I just have to talk about the new awakened Rin. I've been dying to see this side of him for so long, and since he's been really lacking in this game so far, I'm so hyped up to see him go absolutely crazy. I wonder if it will be the same as in the U20 match, or if something will have changed with his flow state. I do think that something might be different, as it seemed a bit different from when he entered it in the U20 game, but what do you think? Anyway, yeah, this is just my thoughts on it, and please leave your thoughts and theories down in the comments, as I love reading them. If you like Blue Lock and videos like this, then I would highly suggest you subscribe to this channel, and while you are at it, leave a comment and a like, as it helps out with the algorithm a ton. And if you're curious to see another video of mine, then please watch the video that will be popping up on the screen now. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.